According to Wikipedia, antimony potassium tartrate, also known as potassium antimonyl tartrate, potassium antimontartarate, or emetic tartar, has the formula potassium antimonide of chemistry. A lead antimony alloy is used in batteries. Other uses of antimony alloys include type metal, bullets, and cable sheathing. Antimony compounds are used to make flame-retardant materials, paints, enamels, glass, and pottery. Antimony and many of its compounds are toxic. Wikipedia. The first electric car in the United States was developed in 1890-91 by William Morrison of Des Moines, Iowa. The vehicle was a 6-passenger wagon capable of reaching a speed of 23 kilometers per hour.
I was looking up the Antikythera mechanism when I ran across antimonium, and at a curiosity for tartaricum, the word popped out, and I had to investigate what was this antimonium, and it led me down this path of this story of a little girl by the name, it's anime, the prefix of antimonium, anti. Anyway, she goes by the nickname Tart, and the story is about a little girl and alchemy and wizardry. So it really is funny how the two tied together and how many things this antimony alloy is used for. And I'm only touching on its uses and where it's found, mined, how old it is. Do we know the truth? This was a very interesting subject, and it went in all directions on me, and I did not mean for it to. Of course not, but it leads into how everything seems connected in some way. In some way, the word anti, meaning con, against, like contra means against. Anti is against, and tartar or tartarium is another word for like purge. It induces vomiting. You can get rid of parasites, lose weight. It's associated with the loss of something or getting rid of something. I did find something interesting also in our language. Anti, and this antimonium, they use tartaricum, they use the word Antitart. Antarctic. I was going, isn't that strange how the two words, and in some of these ancient maps, it shows the exit to this realm is in the Antarctic. According to Admiral Byrd in the 40s, I believe it was. We've heard of Admiral Byrd. This is him, famous naval explorer. There's a whole story on him, which is pretty amazing. He said the lands beyond Antarctica, and I don't believe he was crazy. All right, was antimonium tartaricum an ingredient in laudanum? Let's see here. It says right off the bat, ingredients, we have crocus, antimony, copper, martis, deliquorium, tardis, laudanum, alcohol tincture of opium. Well, there you go. I know all this. I'm saying how our language ties to each other so well, but it's funny how Antarctic, anti is against and to get rid of. Is that the way out in the Antarctic? It's just funny that I don't know about funny. It is interesting and just something I happen to notice about the words. I was in the Navy as a hospital corpsman, and we treated back in the 80s, and the treatment for alcoholism was a anti-abuse. And it reminded me, as soon as I heard anti and all these words with anti, it's coming up in my head, but the anti-abuse was given with grape juice or orange juice to these alcoholics, and it would make them vomit if they even put aftershave on their skin. And it was to fight this chronic alcoholism. And I looked it up, and antimony tartaricum is not in it, but the synthetic form of it. And I have the name somewhere. But that's what was used in it. My point being, this stuff wasn't found in the late 1800s, early 1800s. This stuff was used in ancient alchemy and continues to be used. It was used for good, but you could use it for bad. And it could cure cancer and it could heal cancer. It was used for all sorts of ailments, and I think it was made along with the organs in churches and the domes and the electricity being used from ether. It was also part of the ancient alchemy. Thank you for listening, and I will go further, more than likely, into this, but it's just something to think about. Prefixes and suffixes say a lot to a word. Pay attention to the wordings and find out how interesting and possibly not told the truth. Didn't lie, but didn't tell you the truth either. So anyway, thanks for listening and have a wonderful day. And till the next video, please like, subscribe, comment on the subject and tell me if I should keep doing this. Thank you.